today on Seattle Refined.
Am I gonna fall out? Well, I don't know.
You got a helmet on.
Go ahead. On your mark, get set, mush. We answer the call of the wild on a snowy adventure that's definitely for the dogs. Plus.
Whoa. Wow, that's it.
Lips together.
A bride-to-be channels her inner supermodel at a sexy photo shoot, and you can too. Then.
What is this? And can I touch
Rattlesnake. No, it's octopus.
We get wrapped up in the tentacles of a unique seafood salad. Seattle Refined starts now.
Hey everybody, welcome to Seattle Refined. I'm Gart Swanson. We're at Sport Restaurant today. I really do feel like I have one of the world's best jobs. I get to meet great people, visit amazing places all around Seattle. But no one on our staff gets to experience the Northwest quite like refined photographer Cy Bean.
He's the one behind those awesome photo galleries on SeattleRefined.com, capturing cool events and interesting people. That's why we wanted to tag along on his adventures, and there's no better way to get around than in a Toyota. Thanks to our sponsor, Western Washington Toyota dealers. Buckle up, let's go places.
So today we're going to be taking this brand new 2018 4Runner up to Stevens Pass area. We're going to go hang out with Captain Larry, who owns a sled dog team.
Cy carries a lot of gear with him. Fortunately, the 4Runner had plenty of room for everything. On the way, Cy put the TRD 4Runner Pro through its paces. No matter the terrain, the 4Runner ruled the road, thanks to its high-tech crawl control feature that helps drivers have complete command, even in rough off-road conditions.
I try to hit every single mud puddle I can go through.
And in this Cascade winter wonderland, the 4Runner felt right at home, just like these pups.
My name is Larry Roxby. I'm a semi-retired ship captain, and I own the only dog sled touring business authorized by the United States Forest Service in the state of Washington, Northwest Dog Sled Adventures.
All right, Larry, how long have you been doing this?
I've been doing this 18 years, working in tours and racing and camping with my dogs. It can be the most peaceful thing where the only noise you hear is the breathing of the dogs and the hiss of the ice on the runners. Then again, it can be semi-terrorizing going with racing dogs. My sled is airborne some of the time. We'll be doing up to 22, 24 miles an hour on a forest trail. So you can kind of make the trip what you want out of it.
After snagging a few shots from the sidelines, Cy was ready for a dog's eye view.
Am I gonna fall out? Well, I don't know.
You got a helmet on.
Go ahead.
G is right, ha is left. We are mushers and we're going mushing, but we don't say mush. We say hike, like a football, or hike up to go faster. I say way ahead, which is an old naval term because that's what was used during the Klondike Gold Rush. Climbing and working.
Captain Larry offers dog sled tours all winter long, and they don't call him Captain for nothing. He's piloted small boats, big yachts, and even bigger aircraft carriers, but says driving this tiny wooden sled is his favorite way to travel.
Being able to access the wilderness like this with my dogs, be part of it, is rewarding beyond most anything else you can do. Although dogs aren't the best smelling things, they sure smell a lot better than snowmobiles.
As much as Cy loved the dog sled as a mode of transportation, he preferred to take the Toyota 4Runner home. You know what? We don't blame him. To check out Cy's dog sledding gallery, head to our website. And if you want to learn more about the 4Runner or any model of Toyota, head to your Western Washington Toyota dealers or visit their website, buyatoyota.com.
As much as we love a winter adventure in the Northwest, a lot of people have a sunny vacation on the brain.
And one of the top spots for folks in the Northwest to jet off to is Mexico. But before you buy your ticket to Puerto Vallarta or Cabo, you might want to consider Riviera Maya. Refined contributor Susan Galbraith just got back from the hidden gem on the Caribbean coastline. To learn more, log on to the website and search for Riviera Maya.
You don't always need a romantic vacation like Mexico to spice things up with your honey. Some women are turning to a Seattle photographer to bring out their sultry side. P.S. If you have children at home right now, it's time for them to leave the room.
Nice. Good.
In the heart of Ballard, there's a photographer who specializes in bringing out a woman's sultry side.
Good. Nice. I have been doing boudoir since 2005.
Cheryl Jones helps women find their inner supermodel with a steamy photo session that evokes confidence and empowerment.
Boudoir is for everyone. It's, I mean, we've had women in their 70s come in. They're moms, they're teachers, they're professionals, they're people in the military. Getting to see people's reaction when they see the photos, the confidence they gain afterwards, and enjoying that aspect of it just as much as the creative portion is what I love about boudoir.
Refine got a rare look inside Belle Boudoir Photography Studio, thanks to a brave bride-to-be named Rachel.
Hi, Rachel.
Yes.
Nice to meet you. I'm Cheryl.
She allowed our cameras to tag along for her private photo shoot.
I'm a little nervous, not gonna lie. I've lost some weight over the last year, getting ready for the wedding, as most brides do, and I feel comfortable in my body, and I think the body at any shape and any size is a beautiful thing, and so I just want to do that. Stuart doesn't know that I'm doing this. It's a surprise for him. It'll be something that he can treasure when I'm 80 years old. We can look back on my 36-year-old body.
This is Nakoma. She'll be doing your hair and makeup today.
You good?
You excited?
I am.
So Rachel right now is getting her hair and makeup done, and that usually lasts about an hour. And then after hair and makeup, she and I go to the dressing room and we get to pick out what outfits we're gonna do and like a whole game plan for the session.
What do you think?
I love it.
You love it?
Yeah.
You have enough volume in there?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yep.
Awesome. Well, let's do it. Does that work?
I even really like
Yeah, I bustier or a corset or a nightie.
the lingerie closet is a girl's dream come true. It's for Stuart for his birthday. When I gave it to him, I was wearing it.
Oh, that's
And
awesome.
so he was like,
cool.
oh, he loved it. And he loves Russell Wilson, and he's a huge Seahawks fan. And so I just know that that would be something that he would really find sexy.
Yes. We'll get started with the session itself, and I will tell her exactly what to do. I think everyone is most concerned or nervous about knowing what to do in the photos. Bend your right knee just slightly and lips together. Perfect.
Definitely the positions you feel like you're getting a workout. You're having to hold
Good job.
and tuck
Yep.
and move in angles that your body's not used to moving in.
Turn your head back.
I felt really beautiful. I felt really comfortable. Cheryl made me feel really comfortable and kind of made me feel like I was,
Good job.
a supermodel.
Good job.
I'm really excited to see the photos and how they turn out, but I'm really, really looking forward to Stuart's reaction to them. Hi, babe.
Hey, how are you?
So you're probably wondering what I'm doing.
Yes.
I was doing a little sexy boudoir photo shoot for you.
Oh, I was wondering what this is all about. Whoa. Hello. Whoa. Wow, that is sexy. Dang, these are good photos. Oh, that's the best one.
Seahawk jersey.
So what do you guys think?
Wow, it captures it so nicely, her smile, and her body looks amazing. And then,
I am beyond thrilled with how they turned out. It's really amazing.
Oh, good.
Really beautiful work.
Good.
and I get to marry that beautiful woman in about 3.5 months from now.
Thanks for you.
Oh, thank you. I love it. Beautiful.
To learn how to book your own boudoir shoot, log on to our website. Seattle Refined is just getting started. When the ski slopes close, the party gets started.
The people will lean their skis up against the patio and stumble in and stumble out as well.
We explore Whistler after dark. But first, a dining hotspot where small bites add up to big flavor.
And we even shared a piece of chocolate raspberry cake.
We'll take you to the hotspot diners can't stop raving about.
Welcome back to the show. I'm Gard Swanson. You know, it's no surprise that Seattle has some of the best restaurants in the country, but there are some tasty gems east of the Cascades too. Washington-grown's Christy Goranson found a top spot in Spokane.
Nestled in Spokane's Davenport Grand Hotel is Table 13, a restaurant meant for combining, sharing, and socializing. The decor is modern and the atmosphere is relaxing.
Chill, kind of relaxed.
I like the atmosphere and the food was very, very good. Table 13's menu offers unique small plates that pack big flavors, perfect for sampling and sharing.
We liked that it was small bites, so you could try lots of different things instead of having to fill up all in one big thing, right?
Yep. Nice quantities, but not too much, you know.
If you're not that hungry and you don't want to have a big meal, like we're gonna go out, so we want to keep it light, have a few drinks with some appetizers. It's the way to go.
The whole menu is designed just to taste through and see what we have to offer, and it's real fun.
Head chef Ian Wingate is the creative force behind the restaurant's fresh and delicious dishes.
When I came here, there really wasn't a food scene, so I created my own job and opened my own restaurant. And I said, I'm going to serve what I want to serve. And that's when I started using local farmers back then and just introducing new stuff to people that they haven't seen, pushing the envelope.
Time to head to the Table 13 kitchen to work with some freshly delivered greens.
So what we have is here some baby arugula, we have some baby mizuna, some nasturtium leaves, we have some red and green oak leaf, red and green butter lettuce, some pink scarlet turnips.
What is this? And can I touch
Rattlesnake. No, it's octopus.
Can I pick one up?
Absolutely. So what we did with this, we just kind of poached it in a corpillon with some herbs and oranges, lemons, limes.
It smells delicious. Okay. We prep our octopus for the grill with some olive oil, salt, and pepper. Then we start to make a vinaigrette for our greens.
So I'm going to have you squeeze a half a lime in there. Now a little bit of lemon juice.
Okay.
Perfect. You've done this before. I see that.
We finish it off by adding some honey, lemongrass, spices, green onions, and olive oil. Once we're done with our vinaigrette, it's time to put our octopus on the grill.
And then what we want to do is just rub a little oil on this lemon. We're just going to char that lemon real good.
While our octopus cooks on the grill, we start to assemble our salad. Then it's time for our homemade vinaigrette.
We'll toss these. And I'll let you plate yours. We're going to put the greens down.
No, you go first and I will follow. We add our grilled lemon for the finishing touch. Voila!
And there's our grilled Northwest octopus with our local greens.
Fresh greens. Gorgeous. Okay, so we get to try.
Absolutely. So you get the smokiness of the octopus, the citrus.
The greens, you kind of have a little bit of a bitter taste, but with the vinaigrette, it's sort of sweet. This is lovely. Thank you so much, Chef Ian.
Thank you.
Look for more stories like that one from our friends at Washington Grown every week right here on Refined. Still to come on Refined, from chairlift to barstool, we take you on a Whistler adventure. Plus, find peace in the outdoors with these cool retro camper vans.
Welcome back to Refined, everybody. You know that saying, it's like riding a bike? That may be true for a lot of things like bowling, knitting, or actually biking. But skiing, that's a different story.
Refined.com contributor Rebecca Mongrain decided to relearn to ski after years of not hitting the slopes. She wrote about her journey on SeattleRefined.com and gave some tips if you want to take up skiing again too. To check it out, head to our website.
Okay, let's be honest. One of the best parts of skiing is the après-ski. That's when you warm up and drink up after a long day on the mountain. And if you're looking for an après-ski paradise, Refined's Carrie Brandenburg says Whistler is the place to be.
Après-ski, French for after skiing. It's basically an excuse to kick back and have a drink or three after a long day on the mountain. And no one parties harder than the Longhorn Saloon. Right at the base of Whistler Mountain, you can ski right down to the patio.
And there's people dancing with their ski boots on the table on these fire pits. That's one of the things that drew me to work here, was just the fact that we were the main après, the full party. It was here or nowhere. I wanted to be a part of it and amongst it, and this is the place to be.
The Longhorn Patio sells the most draft beer in North America. and something else that people can't resist.
The legendary Bulldog. Everything's legendary.
I love it.
It's a double margarita with a Corona upside down inside. And it is a slushy drink. It is massive, but it is so much fun.
We knew about it.
Yeah, we know about it.
It's a patio favorite on a winter day for après. Once you see one person with them, everyone wants one. 3 drinks in one. It's a fast way to a good time. Legendary locals night, legendary Bulldog. So we're just sticking with the theme of the legendary Longhorn Saloon.
Right next door is another après-ski favorite, the Dublin Gate.
It's crazy in here at après-ski. Absolutely. You know, the Excalibur gondola is just outside the front door, so people will lean their skis up against the patio and stumble in and stumble out as well.
The place is Irish to the core.
A lot of the woodwork and the stained glass and mirrors that you see around actually came from Ireland. The bar was put in a container and shipped out here and then rebuilt. So we're a great venue for live music, really great food for a pub, and perfect pints.
They aren't joking. They take Guinness pours very seriously.
That?
There you go. Perfect.
That is perfect. It's like a snow-capped mountain.
But one of the best après-ski spots may be in the Upper Village at the base of Blackcomb Mountain.
It's a very casual environment, but really we focus a lot on top-notch products and great Fairmont service.
Don't judge this upscale book by its cover. The Fairmont Chateau Whistler Hotel is home to the Mallard Lounge, the perfect place to let loose after a day of skiing.
You can ski down right next to the place, to the lounge. And I think nowhere in Whistler you'll find just as much space. It's like a giant living room. You have a fireplace, fire pits outside, so many couches.
So this is the place when you're on the chairlift, you see people like coming in and out of, and you're kind of jealous of them, but you can be one of those people actually.
You can probably hear the music from the chairlift. There's music all the time from 3 to 5 every day. So you come in and it's already a party.
Party aside, the food and cocktails are worth it.
From families to couples to groups of people, just everyone's welcome.
Just remember, when you come to Whistler, don't forget to après-ski.
To see more stories from Refined's Whistler adventure, log on to our website. But first, check out a Refined shareable moment of the day.
These were people who were loving to be naked and training. And they were all different shapes and sizes. Believe it or not, most people want to be naked. That's the whole idea. I'd prefer it if they wore a little something down there. And so we offer it, and some people did wear it, but there were some people that were going completely carefree, uninhibited by any restrictions, feeling like you're letting go. That's the whole thing. I mean, if you can really train mentally, emotionally, and let it go, the whole experience of being naked and training, it feels better. It's liberating. What we're thinking about doing, because this is so huge, like we're looking for a venue now in New York City where we can run a giant class and figure how to do that successfully. So that's going to take some planning, but we're still signing up people every day. And then we want to do it across the country. And I want to bring it to markets that are going to love it, and I want to bring it to markets that aren't going to love it. That's going to be cool.
Your toilet.
Welcome back to the show. We all know that home prices in Seattle are sky high. But what if you're looking for a cabin in the woods?
Right now on SeattleRefined.com, we have a list of cabin prices around Western Washington. From Pacific County to King County, we found prices as low as $117,000. Not too shabby. To check it out, head to our website. If a road trip is in your future, think classic. Ditch the tent. You can rent these decked out VW vans for your next camping trip. They're called Peace Vans, and they look like an awesome way to experience the Northwest. They come loaded with stoves, pots, pans, even coffee. To learn more, head to SeattleRefined.com.
All right, that's going to do it for today's show. I'm Gart Swanson. Have a good one, everybody. We'll see you next time right here on Seattle Refined.